And girls, I'm here to show you another Go Math video from Think Central. This video is for lesson 10.3. You see that in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. It says measure time intervals. Here's the essential question. How can you measure elapsed time in minutes? We're going to change that to our new learning target, which would say, I can measure elapsed time in minutes. So this Go Math video goes right along with the Go Math worksheet that I will be doing for lesson 10.3.
Hello! There aren't a lot of restaurants in these parts, so a lot of travelers bring meals with them. In fact, a family stopped here a little while ago so they could eat their picnic lunch. Click the card to see what time the family arrived.
So let's see what time they arrived to have their picnic.
The family arrived at 12:15. Now it's 12:47, and they're starting to pack up. I wonder how long they stopped for the picnic. You know, I bet we could use a number line to find how much time passed between when the family arrived and when they left. Come on, let's find out more about how we can use a number line to help measure elapsed time on a clock.
All right, so they told you what time they got there. It was 12:15. You can see the shorthand, which is the hour hand, is right basically on the 12. And the longhand, the minute hand is on the 3. If we count by 5s, that's 15 minutes that have gone by, so it's 12:15. Now, we don't know what time they left, but she said if we know what time they left, we can find the interval between 12:15 and the time that they left, and a strategy that we can use to find out how much time has elapsed would be a number line.
Help Ava find the elapsed time or the amount of time between the beginning and the end of an activity. Let's unlock the problem.
All right, so again, Ava and her family visited the Kennedy Space Center. They watched a movie there. It started at 3:15 and it ended at 3:48 p.m. It says, how long did the movie last? Here's a strategy that they're going to show you in order to find out how much time went by using a number line.
To find the elapsed time, you need to find the amount of time that passes from the start of the movie to the end of the movie. One way to solve the problem is to use a number line. Find the time on the number line that's the movie's start time. Count on to the ending time, 3:48. First, count on by tens for each 10-minute interval of time.
So they're going to have us count every 10 minutes, and then we're going to have to go to every exact minute, every 1 minute, to get to 3:48.
3:25, 3:35, 3:45. Now count on by ones for each 1 minute interval of time.
Okay, just to make sure you know where these numbers came from, they jumped every 10 minutes, and then they couldn't do that anymore because they're getting close to the time that the movie ended, which was 3:48. So now we're not going to jump by tens anymore. We're going to jump by ones every 1 minute.
3:46, 3:47, 3:48. The jumps on the number line show the minutes from 3:15 to 3:48. Add the total minutes.
All right, so there are the minutes. They came from the number line when we jumped 3 10-minute intervals and then 3 1-minute intervals. When you add them together.
How long is the elapsed time from 3:15 p.m. to 3:48 p.m.?
What is it, boys and girls? It's 33 minutes because we found the answer over here when we added the numbers together.
So the movie lasted 33 minutes.
All right, remember, that's where we got 33 from. We added 10, 10, 10, 1, 1, and 1, and that's what it shows down here. All right, let's move on.
Let's solve the problem another way.
All right, it says Ava and her family visited the Kennedy Space Center again. They watched the movie that began at 3:15. It ended at 3:48. How long did the movie last? This time he's going to show you on an analog clock.
Another way to solve the problem is by using a clock. The start time is 3:15, and the end time is 3:48. Count the minutes by counting on by fives and ones from 3:15 to 3:48.
All right, so he's going to count by fives, and then he's going to have to count by ones to get to 3:48.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now count forward by ones.
All right, so he started at 3:15 and he skip counted by fives. So far, 30 minutes have gone by, but we have to count up to 3:48. In the blue, it tells us we have to stop here, so we have to count by ones.
31, 32, 33. What's the elapsed time?
It's 3:48. How many minutes went by? We already know that from the other page that we just did.
33 minutes. Another way to solve the problem is to use subtraction. Begin with the end time.
All right, so we know the movie ended at 3:48.
3:48. Then subtract the start time,
which was 3:15.
3:15. Since the hours are the same, subtract the minutes.
All right, so now the hours are the same, so this is why it's easy to do it this way, but you can't always do that if the hours are not the same. So because they are, we only have to look at the minutes and subtract 48 minus 15.
3:48 minus 3:15 is 33 minutes. So the elapsed time is 33 minutes.
All right, so again, there's your 33 minutes. So they showed you 3 different ways to do this. They showed you a number line, they showed you how to do it on the clock, counting by fives and then counting by 1 minute, and you can use simple subtraction. If the hours are the same, you only have to subtract the minutes.
Find the elapsed time. The start time is 10:25 a.m. The end time is 10:57 a.m. Select the correct answers to finish labeling the number line. Then check your answers.
Okay, so now we're back to a number line. If we're going to count every 10 minutes, 10:25 with 10 minutes added to it would be 10:35. 10 minutes added to 10:35 would be 10:45. And 10 minutes added to 10:45 would be 10:55.
Nice work. The in-between times on the number line are 10:35, 10:45, and 10:55. Finish labeling the number line. Enter your answers, then click check.
So we did the first 3 jumps by 10 minutes. So this is 10. Miss Arlene's going to put in 10. This was another jump of 10. And then we couldn't do that anymore. Now we got to count by ones, because once we get to 10:55, we have to count every 1 minute to get to 10:57. So from 10:55 to 10:57, 35, 45, 55. We can't do 65. So this is going to be, I think, 2 minutes. Well, that should be a minute because we actually have to do 2 of them. So let's see what they tell us. Yeah, this should be 2 minutes.
The elapsed times are 10 minutes, 10 minutes, then 10 more minutes, and then 2 minutes.
That's what I should have put.
What's the elapsed time from 10:25 to 10:57?
So from these 2 times, 10:55 to 10:57, how many minutes went by? 2 minutes. So what's the elapsed time all together? 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 2, 32 minutes.
That's right. The elapsed time from 10:25 to 10:57 is 32 minutes. Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I like to do that in the classroom where I can pull down or pull up my screen and write on the board and answer those questions. But you get the gist of what they're showing you. They're showing you 3 different ways to make elapsed time. You can figure it out on a number line, you can figure it out on an analog clock, and you can figure it out if the hours are the same. You can just subtract the minutes to see how much time has elapsed. So you will see these examples again on the 10.3 worksheet, which I will do after this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye, guys.